I think it's getting to the point where we have to call the Biden presidency a case of elder abuse, playing out in real time, with the media enabling what is becoming less funny and more serious by the day. Have a look at this footage of Joe Biden signing the U.S. government's latest $739 billion U.S. dollar money printing bill. Sorry, not money printing bill. Sorry, I mean the Inflation Reduction Act. And check out how absolutely with it the president looks, right down to the glassy eyes, which remind me, frankly, more of the time my spaniel was coming out of anaesthesia than of a vigorous president in the prime of his life. Oh, and before he handed those pens around, he also took off his mask and then coughed vigorously into his right hand and shook everybody else's hand. Well, hey, you know what they say? When it comes to COVID, we're all in this together. But seriously, you gotta ask, how much longer is this going to go on? I mean, between this, the outbursts of anger, and of course, who could forget the falling off his bike when he wasn't even riding in it? Well, you have to wonder when the mainstream media is going to start settling the nation down for the talk and suggest maybe it's time the president takes some time to stop and smell the roses, or at least the hair of girls named Rose. No, sorry, just kidding. I have no idea if any of those girls or women are actually named Rose. But never mind that. Instead, the media is still covering for Biden, despite the fact that absolutely no one is buying what the Biden White House is selling. More than half of Democrats don't even think that this massive spending bill will cut inflation. And even so, the media is still doing its bit for the White House. Because guess what? They've spontaneously, as if by mass emailed talking point, rechristened the Inflation Reduction Act the Democrats' Climate and Health Bill. Here's NBC reporting the new nomenclature. Oh, and of course, the New York Times was in on the act. And for all the Democrats abroad members in Australia, the local taxpayer-funded broadcaster was happy to oblige their worldview with the report, quote, Joe Biden signs landmark climate and health care bill into law, aiming to lift Democrats ahead of midterms, unquote.